Welcome everyone, thanks for coming. A really great turnout for what's an exciting announcement here at the Gold Netball Centre this morning for West Coast Fever. Before we do begin, I'd obviously like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land upon which this event takes place and pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging. As I mentioned, we do have a few speakers to get through this morning, so I am going to first invite Kelly Carter to come forward and make the announcement. He'll be followed by West Coast Fever Managing Director Simon Taylor, and then the head coach of West Coast Fever, Stacey Marinkovic, as well. So without further ado, I'm going to pass over to Kelly to make the announcement.
Thanks, Nathan, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen and esteemed guests. I'm absolutely delighted to announce today that the Gold Industry Group will become the principal partner of West Coast Fever in the 2020-2021 Suncorp Super Netball League seasons. This builds on our existing long-term multi-million-dollar partnership established with Netball in WA last year, which signified the first time that our industries come together in support of a community program of this magnitude, as well as being the single largest investment in Netball WA's 95-year history. But we see this as being so much more than just a financial investment. It's a partnership that transcends all levels of the sport into all corners of the state, advancing both the future of WA netball and the diverse communities in which we operate. As an industry, we have a strong commitment to diversity, inclusion, health and well-being, and we see the very natural fit in supporting the country's largest female participant sport. Working with Fever as role models to women and girls across the state, we're empowering the next generation through leadership programs and creating educational pathways to help them realise their full potential. As ambassadors for our industry, the Fever team are helping to cultivate greater understanding of the gold sector, its value and everyday connection to the communities in which netball's 235,000 participants, supporters and communities live. We're generating unique benefits for some of WA's most remote regions by providing connections from grassroots through to the elite levels of the sport, supporting direct engagements with the Fever players in the wider community through games, experiences, site tours and clinics. We're also supporting the creation of pathways through the pipeline and to build capacity and harness new opportunities, including the recent appointment of a West Coast Fever Pathways Manager. In realising the scope of opportunity that exists, we look forward in seeing the partnership ensure a sustainable future for the club, building the sport's professional profile and supporting the athletes with access to world-class resources and support. I'd like to take the opportunity to acknowledge and thank the Gold Industry Group members that are behind this collective support for their very generous ongoing commitments. Those members include Goldfields, Northern Star Resources, Saracen Mineral Holdings, Newcrest Mining, St Barbara Limited, Newmont Australia, Anglo Gold Ashanti Australia, Gold Road Resources, Ramelius Resources and the Perth Mint, who have joined us as a funding partner this year. I'd now like to introduce and hand over to West Coast Fever's Managing Director, Simon Taylor. Thank you.
Thanks, Kelly. On behalf of West Coast Fever Netball Club, I'd like to thank the Gold Industry Group for their ongoing partnership of netball in our state. We are delighted to continue to share the journey with you and welcome you as principal partner of West Coast Fever for 2020-2021. May I also take this opportunity to thank Healthway for their commitment to the club over the past decade and continuing with the club as a new elite partner in 2020. Our vision is to be the best netball club on and off the court, and our purpose is to inspire and make you proud. Our partnership with the Gold Industry Group enables us to further reach communities and fans right across the state, with our players recently touring Kalgoorlie-Boulder, and in March we will visit the region again for 2 pre-season games against Giants Netball. This increased access to elite players, games and clinics will undoubtedly ensure we can reach new supporters and share our story. Throughout 2020, we will also take activities into a number of other regions in the state and east to Sydney and Melbourne to reach even more of our Fever fans, and are now in the process of exploring Asia as the next frontier. Through the support of the Gold Industry Group and our many other partners, we're able to continue to deliver exciting and exceptional fan engagement at our home games, and 2020 is shaping up to be even better. The Gold Industry Group is invested in the growth of the club and our sport at grassroots level, as principal partner of Netball WA and associate partner of NetSec Go, as premier partner of our Shooting Stars program, and now through the principal partnership of West Coast Fever. I'd like to thank the Gold Industry Group's funding partners who are here today, and in particular welcome the Perth Mint as a new funding member of the partnership. This amazing group of the gold industry are working with us to provide leadership and development opportunities, supporting scholarships and training for our netball leaders, and assisting us to be the best we can be, providing us with the backing to be courageous, innovative, and inspire the next generation of women and girls. I would like to hand over to one of these inspiring women, our head coach, Stacey Marinkovic, to say a few words.
It's an absolutely fantastic occasion to have the Gold Industry Group in partnership with our club. I guess it obviously sets the foundation of where women's sport is really continuing to strive and lead. To be partnered with a group that is so like-minded, to where we have a focus on growing our communities, growing the people within our own companies, but also to inspire everyone around to keep being the best that they can be. To have this partnership, it gives us great opportunities to make netball grow from pathway all the way through, particularly now that we've got new staff addition to our high performance group. It enables us to provide individual and targeted training for our academies and our Western Sting, but also to be able to provide further opportunities to make sure that West Australians are actually coming through our pathway to join the West Coast Fever. So it's fantastic to be able to continue to grow, to strive, and to inspire everyone around us. So thank you for the Gold Industry Group.